What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and we're here for a review of the Come Up ATL. I forgot what episode this is, but I do know that we're in season 2. Now, I've been doing reviews on this show on and off. I only do reviews on the episodes that I actually like, okay? Now, the season could be much better than what it is. It's just the fact that we came off a phenomenal season of New York, and we're here with Atlanta, and it's just something that's just not clicking to me. I really want to like this show, but it's kind of like I don't hate it, but I don't like it that much. I feel like it could be so much better, but you know, we'll get into that at another time. We're just here to talk about this episode. So there's this event. It's not an event really, but it's this event called Besties in Bottles, and basically they're supposed to bring their best friend and bring a damn bottle when they could have did that at somebody's house, but they sitting up here by the pool calling it an event. But okay, whatever. So Darian comes in with his best friend Dream, and Blasian and Milan is sitting off to the side. So when he walks in and sat over there, knowing that these other two people are sitting over here, Blasian wanted to know why he sat over there and why he didn't come over and speak or anything like that. And honestly, let me just be real. To me, I feel like if you're coming to an event and you see motherfuckers sitting over there, I feel like it's just the polite thing to do to go and speak to somebody. Ain't nobody saying you got to have a conversation with them, but you ain't got to be rude and just, you know, do the shit that Darian did. And honestly, y'all, I don't care for Darian. You know what I mean? Watching this show, I don't care for him. He got this damn rude ass attitude of his that I just can't fuck with. Like the way he was acting when Blasian came over there and said something to him. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he was actually being nice to him. You know what I mean? Just asking him, you know, what's going on? Why you didn't come over there and speak? You know what I'm saying? It's a valid question. Like, why you didn't come over and speak? You know, why you gotta be a bitch? You know, basically, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like people like that, and I feel like people like that are people that just want to be shady, want to have problems, want to do this, want to do that. Like, you ain't got to be shady all the fucking time. You ain't got to do all of that, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't pay to be polite. And you know, for me, whether I fuck with you or not, if I'm coming to an event, I'm gonna speak. That's just how I am. Like, you know, whether I like you or not, I'll speak, I'll throw my hand up, you know, whatever. But that don't mean I gotta have a conversation with you. That don't mean I gotta talk to you. I just feel like Darian could have just walked in, you know. If he want to say, hey, how you doing, he could have did this, you know, or, you know, that's what we do around here, and went on about his business with his friend. He didn't have to be rude. That just created negative energy. For me, that would have created negative energy for me by looking at him doing that. But, you know, whatever. I don't care for his attitude at all. Really, I don't care for it. So, Young Miami, Girl Tay, she walks into the building and, you know, she's saying that the life of the party is here. Are you really the life of the party? Let me tell y'all something else. Okay, now, Girl Tay, she seems to have a great personality, but it's not being utilized on this show. Like, we're not seeing that much of her, and there's a lot of cast members on this show that we're not getting to know. Girl Tay is one of them. We haven't seen her in a couple of episodes. Gutter K is another one that we haven't seen. You know, he's mostly known on this show for the infamous chair throw where he was with Darian on. So, and light-skinned Darian, like, where the fuck is he at? You know what I mean? Like, all these people are on this show and we ain't even seeing them. Like, what's the point of them being here? You know, what's the point? But okay. Dion walks into the building, and here he go throwing shade in his confessionals as he always doing. Well, you know, I was invited by Girl Tay, I don't even know her, and I think she has a business, you know, I think she does veneers, and she doesn't have a dental office, she doesn't have a license, she doesn't have this. Bitch, it doesn't matter what the fuck she got, just say she invited you and keep it moving. You know you want to get the camera time, just take the camera time and keep it fucking moving. Damn, do you have to throw shade every time we turn around? And everybody wanna, and I was looking at the chat comments, and yeah, he the Jackie Christie of this show. Jackie Christie is not unnecessarily shady like Dion is. He really is unnecessary. His shade be very unnecessary. Like, everything he say got to be fucking shady. It doesn't have to be. I don't like people like that. Like, watching these shows, it be making me look at, you know, it makes me think about certain shit. Like, that attitude that Darian got, it just wouldn't work for me. That attitude that Dion got definitely wouldn't work for me. I cannot stand somebody that's overly shady with a smart ass mouth. Now, granted, I'm an Aquarius. I always say what I am. I'm an Aquarius, so granted, I have a thing of sarcasm, and sometimes my sarcasm doesn't go too well with people, so I already know what my flaws is. But I just know who I wouldn't mesh with. And just looking at this show, I don't see how the hell I would mesh with the likes of Darian and Dion. Like, I just couldn't. So, you know, he meets Blasian, and he was talking about, you know, he said that Dream was cute, which she was, and Dream said that Dion was cute, which she is. You know, I don't have to like a person to give them their props. Dion is very cute. So he comes over there, he hugs Blasian and shit like that, and you know, he was saying that, you know, because I'm black and Asian. How many percent Blasian? 2. Come on now, sit your ass down. But anyway, Dion sits down, and the battle between Dion and Mulan comes in. Now, this is what I don't understand about Dion. He can be shady. He can say shady shit. He can run his mouth about people. But the moment somebody runs their mouth about him, he gets upset. The moment somebody runs their mouth about him, he gets in his feelings. Why is it that you feel like you can discuss everybody else, but can't nobody discuss you? Why is it that you can shade everybody else, but can't nobody shade you? I thought we were cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought we were cool. I thought we were friends. I thought we were building a bond. And you're being shady. And you're making side comments. You do the same shit. I don't get why you so mad. Like, what the fuck you mad for? I don't understand. Like, you make side comments, you make bitch ass comments, you make shady ass comments, you do shady ass shit. But when the shit is reciprocated, you can't seem to handle that shit, and it's bullshit. I can't take the hypocrisy. It is what it is. You want to get mad with Milan because he told light-skinned Darian on the live what happened at the lemon squeeze. He wasn't there. Motherfucker, you would have did the same damn thing. If you would have met up with Darian somewhere and Darian didn't come to the damn to the lemonade, and you would have been like, you would have sat up there and gave him all the motherfucking tea, threw all types of herbs and spices on top of it. If it would have made it bigger than what the fuck it was, you would have did the same fucking thing. Why the fuck you mad because he told light-skinned Darian what the fuck happened at the damn lemon squeeze? Obviously, Milan said that the man asked him for the information, and he gave it to him. Like, what the fuck are you mad for? Like, I feel like, yeah, we need a person like Dion on the show who's gonna keep up the drama, but that dude is draining and overbearing sometimes for me. Like, sometimes I can get a cute cackle out some of the shit that he be saying, because sometimes he says some funny shit, but then he says some of the ignorant ass shit, and then he says some of the stupid ass shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get him sometimes. Like, he could be an asset to the show, but sometimes he could be doing too fucking much. Real talk. So he asked Blasian what he does for a living, and you know, Blasian was saying that he's an artist and he paints and he do this and he does that, and he's in college for art and architecture. And Dion was like, well, you know, I'm glad that somebody out here is all about the college, you know, and I'm not saying that something is wrong with people not wanting to go to college before somebody says I'm being shady and all of this stuff. Because you were. Everything you say has a pine tree in front of it. Well, not even a pine tree, got a shade tree in front of it. Everything you say. But you don't want that to be known. Like, go somewhere and sit down, Dion. Like, bruh, you too much. You too much. You too much. And then they start playing that game, and he asked Blasian how he'd like to get fucked, and he said, personally, I feel like everybody got AIDS. Okay, so you're a so-called nurse, and those are the type of ignorant statements you make. You know what I mean? Like, what I don't get about gays is that they casually sit up there and make jokes about people that got HIV and AIDS when we all know that the shit is prominent in our community as, you know, LGBT is very prominent. Like the rate is high for our community. And I got friends that is going through that situation, and it is what it is. Like, I don't like, and that's why I take those jokes to the, like, seriously, because although I don't have HIV or AIDS or anything like that, I know people that do, and I don't like jokes like that. That shit ain't fucking funny. And then anybody that thinks it's funny is just as fucking ignorant. That shit ain't fucking funny. He always talking about somebody's health status all the time. Didn't he insinuate that Rock had HIV too? Like, why the fuck do you do that? That shit ain't cute, nor is it funny. You too cute to say ugly ass shit. You know what I mean? That shit ain't cool. Point blank. So, Tay drunk ass saying Y'all need to get it together. Y'all not gonna ruin nothing else that I have. Girl, what did you have? Y'all just met up and went to the pool for the day. Y'all didn't do nothing special, but okay. And then Darian say, don't be inviting no more of these weird ass bitches to your shit. What was the point of you saying it? Like, what's the point? That's what I'm talking about. You're weird, bitch. You weird. You weird. You weird. Hell, you weird too. You weird as fuck too. Your confessionals are fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like, you weird too. I don't understand. Like, bruh, these boys are catty as fuck, and that ain't my type of party. Oh God. But I need to hit up Girl Tay about her veneers because I need some. However, Blazion then explains the beef with Darian. He was basically saying that Darian put his hands on Tay Anthony while he was drunk, and I don't agree with people doing that. First of all, I'm not a fighter. That's number one. But number two, if I'm going to fight somebody, we both need to be sober. I am not going to fight no drunk person. I just feel like that's some pussy shit. I'm not going to fight nobody that's drunk. Point blank, period. Like, what's the point? I'm not going to fight nobody drunk. Under the influence. They cannot defend themselves. And yeah, you can say all is fair with fighting and shit. There ain't no rules to it. But fuck that shit. I'm not finna put my hands on a drunk motherfucker, period. It ain't fair. Like, I want to square up with you. You know what I mean? I'm not finna fight you while you drunk. But that's part of the issue that Blazion got with Darian. But he said even though Tay and Darian had their issue, he still wasn't gonna treat him no type of way. And I'm that type of person too. Like, I ain't really gotta fuck with you like that, but I'm not gonna treat you no type of way just because you got a beef with my friend. Like, I'm never gonna do that. Point blank. Now we get into Quay. And he's basically trying to dance his pain away. And what I got from this is the fact that he got depression and anxiety. And that's a lot of the times we have that type of shit going on in our lives. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we get into shit that we trying to, like, we get into things that's going to take our mind off what we got our mind on. And I have a habit of doing that. Like, my thing with, and we sometimes take our talents as an outlet to get our mind off the things that have been bothering us. And I know that I do that with my videos. I do that with my writing. Those are my two talents. This talent is entertaining, but this other talent is writing. And I love to write. I like to create stories. I like to write songs. I like to do all of that because I can get my frustrations out that way. So, you know, but when you're depressed, you have to figure out a way to talk to somebody about it. Whether it be a close friend, a close family member, or you just go and go take a session. Because to be quite honest, I went to therapy last year and it was very therapeutic for me. Like, I need to go back and sit down because I feel like there's more things that I need to talk about. But therapy is a great thing for me. I really like the experience. It's good to talk to someone who doesn't even know you. Girl Tay and her best friend, they finally come together, and she was basically saying how she ain't seen the girl in a while. The best friend say that she got her a new girlfriend and the girl is coming. So it's immediate tension for Girl Tay because she done took that bathroom incident and made it into something else. Like, you can fuck your best friend and still be friends with her. How would I know? But yeah, as soon as the girl comes in, you know what I mean, Tay was like, so the bathroom ain't me. Now the girl said, what bathroom? Episode goes out. Man, and the episode was actually 30 minutes long, but it didn't feel that way. But my problem with this show, some scenes will go for so long. Like that Bottles and Besties thing, that was like the first 15 minutes of the show. Like, that was the entire show. Them sitting out there talking about nothing. And that's the problem that I be having with this show. Like, I like the Gemini Films brand, and I believe in it. Like, when I give my criticism, it's never coming from a harsh place. It's always coming from a loving place because I respect what Karan is doing and I like what he's doing and I see the potential because I've seen the growth. You know, he's come a long way from the Bad Boys Club with the production, with the storylines, with everything. He's come a long way. So I see it for him, but I just want him to see, you know, when I give my critique in this, when I give my criticism, is not to be a bitch, is not to be negative. It's just me being a fan that really likes his work. That's it. Because I get critiqued about my shit all the time, okay? And sometimes you just gotta take the criticism because I take it all the time. You know what I mean? So I believe in the brain. I just want him to continue to soar and improve. That's all I'm saying. But you know, that's it. That's all I really got to say about this episode. I'll probably review the next one because it looks like it's gonna be good. But with that being said, y'all, this is my review on the Come Up Atlanta. Be sure to be on the lookout for my next video. And with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.